Hi Capricorn, welcome to your general timeless reading. Thank you so much for joining me. You know, so far I've been using the Whispers of Why for everybody else, but for some reason I was drawn to use the animal spirit guide. And to be honest, Capricorn, I actually feel like that you are going to get a very spiritual, special message. So we're going to have a look at the overall energy, and there it is. We're going to have a look at the overall energy for you using the animal spirit oracle. So far we've got the dragon, the panther. Now all of these, they're very spiritual animals and very high up in regards to spirit. And the elements in these, the spider is earth energy. The is it earth or is it water? Can't remember. I'm sure it's earth. And is that the panther? I'm sure spider's earth. Panther might be air. No, I don't think it is. I'll have a look in a minute. That's definitely the ethereal elements. Panthers are normally surrounded around shaman work, very high spiritual energy, and alchemy, power. Okay. We've also got here have courage to ask for and accept help, Capricorn. Okay. What else do we have for Capricorn in regards to overall energy? I'll go through those. What I'm going to do is I'll have a look through the guidebook for the actual messages for those three. You know, because I actually feel just the message, just looking at that intuitively, Capricorn, I do believe that you're making your own web. And it's through you connecting with the universe, connecting with your spiritual side, getting all the downloads, you know. With this card here, I feel as though, you know, this is the matrix. You actually working out the matrix. I feel like for some of you, you actually do go to other dimensions. You know, you actually do connect with the universe regularly. We have here change and courage. Courage to change, courage to ask for help in order for you to build the structure and the solid foundation that you're looking for. I also want this one because this card talks about rebirth within the within winter time. So come winter time, I actually feel like, Capricorn, you're going to see a major change in your life. Letting go of any guilt, letting go of self-sabotage, because there's going to be a new awakening happening here as well. Spirit is all around you. I just can't stop here at the minute. And we've got celebration, gifts and abundance. So Capricorn, you have got beautiful things coming up for you. Let's just have a look and see what these are. We've got the dragon. Here it is. And it is of the spirit element. Okay, so it says here, seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything its essence has been. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath, and we'll be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend. Hi Capricorn. Okay, listen, I am so sorry. My phone cut out in the middle of, well, at the beginning of the reading, kind of like 10 minutes in, and I did all of this reading and it wasn't recording at all. And I didn't want to start again because it's a beautiful reading. So I've kept the cards where they are and I want to carry on where I left off, and I am going to leave the cards exactly as they came out because I don't want to have to do it again, because this was the original reading and I want it to stay, because it's a beautiful reading. And I don't know, I just feel like that this message is it's a beautiful message. So we were just on the dragon, explaining from the guidebook exactly what the dragon is. So we're at the point where we were talking about, oh, that's it. So where it says, it is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self and the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies, witnessing the poignant energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we transverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir embers of intelligence within you. Okay, so that was the meaning of the dragon, all right? That you're actually working on the self, that the dragon's with you, identifying that there's this strong inner workings that's happening for you, Capricorn, at this present time. And as I did say to you, I felt like that this reading was going to be of spirituality, because now we have the panther. And if I remember rightly, the panther was talking about actually throwing you off and kind of making things feel more difficult for you, and in order to bring you to the place of where you need to be. And this is what the panther does. The panther kind of makes you recognize your courage. Recognize your courage and strength. It says here, the panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards a more fulfilling life. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating, but after all the dust clears, it is easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. And when in balance, the panther speaks about bravery and productivity. So that was the fire element. And if you remember, this actually did talk about fire as well. So the two are very much connected. So then we went on to the spider energy, which is earth energy. Okay. And the spider talks about you creating your own web and being a creator. So it says here, the spider is an ingenious creator. It creates gift. it creates gift, is created gift, is weaving the thread of Dharma in a vast, intricate way that supports the spider, both financially and spiritually, and those around it. It is hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process orientated rather than results orientated, and soon your work becomes like a weaving of magical, priceless tapestry, and then abundance follows. When in balance, it's appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. And in the other reading, the other video that I thought was recording, I did say this is really important for you to remember, Capricorn, to remember being process orientated rather than results orientated. So don't fret about the results. Enjoy the journey as you're going along. And remember, this card came out about having courage in order to ask for help, or even to accept help. Okay. So the message here says asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when we as prayers are answered through other people, be sure to accept the assistance as well as the gift to others as you are guided. Okay, so Capricorn, the overall energy here for you, what came about was courage, a lot of courage in order to be able to change your life for the better. Okay, there is this potential of better things happening for you. We had the rebirth in winter, we had the remembering of the awakening, and the guilt and sabotage that you're actually removing. Okay, in order for you to be able to celebrate and have the abundance that you're looking for. All right, with you doing this, I feel as though that there is going to be a removal of any conflict. All right, we had the Four of Cups that came out, which I said in regards to being able to see your blessings. This card confirms that actually your opportunity is right there, your blessings are there, but you just need to be able to turn around and see them. So you're being asked to have a different perspective in regards to your goal and what it is that you're looking for. Remember, the spider said be process orientated rather than results orientated. Okay, and there's this kind of energy of changing your perspective, and I feel like once you change your perspective, then you'll be able to see the opportunities that are knocking on your door. All right, I do feel as though that you're being asked as well to tap into your authentic energy. Yeah, tap into being more authentic, because you are overcoming obstacles and you are reaching the top of the mountain, or for some of you, you already have. Okay, we also had the overall energy of you're being guided to something better and you're being protected, which we get confirmation here with the assistance from the spirit guides. Okay, so in regards to your final message that came out before, we had opportunities knocking and time will gently heal everything. Now remember, you were asked to have patience, okay, not to be impatient, and things will work out exactly how you need them to be. They might not necessarily come the way you expect them or want them, but they are coming, and you will have that abundance and you will have that celebration that you're looking for, Capricorn. I am so sorry that my phone stopped recording, but this is a beautiful message. This is overcoming adversity with the major guidance from spirit here. Thank you so much for joining me, Capricorn. Take care and stay blessed.